Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Wednesday, January 20th, Inauguration Day. I've had the inauguration on in the background this morning while I was working, and I'm just fascinated by the whole process of it. And so they're kind of in a little break between the Arlington National Cemetery laying of the wreath right now, and they're moving to the parade. So maybe we can get our card done before the parade. I think the parade is going to be a little different than what we've seen in the past because there's no spectators, but I've just found the whole thing pretty fascinating no matter what party you belong to. The gifts and everything, I don't know why I've never picked up on that before, but really interesting. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Donna. So let's get started. So if you want to watch that, maybe you're watching it now. Hi, Loopy. We are going to make another Valentine's card. Hi, Carol. And we're using the Meant to Be stamp set and the Be Mine stitched dies. These are in the annual catalog. This is a red rubber stamp. Hi, Betty. You made it today. No tennis for the grandson? Maybe because I started on time for once, huh? It's on page 69 of the annual catalog. This is a carryover from last year, but it is a keeper. It is a classic Valentine stamp set that I'll have for many years. I don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. And then the Be Mine Stitch dies are on page 35. They are, if you don't have an annual catalog, I would love to get one out to you if you do not have a demonstrator. If you place an order with me, I can send you one automatically, or else I'll just charge you the shipping to get it to you. These are the dies, so you get a lot of dies. And I did do the math. If you purchase the stamp set and the dies, it's $59 before tax and shipping, so it would qualify for a celebration item, which celebration is just January and February this year. And with any $50 purchase, any increment of $50, no minimum, you can choose a free item. There's a stamp set. I haven't used that one yet. And I like this one. I haven't used that one yet. I love the paper, but there's just some really cool things to be had in the celebration set, and it's absolutely free with your purchase. So if you have any questions, let me know and I can help answer them about celebration. So my sample card, I always forget to put my little self over here in the corner so you guys can see me. Hi. Loopy says we were in DC for President Bush Sr. It was exciting. I imagine it would be so exciting. I didn't realize they received gifts. That was kind of cool that the Senate and the Congress each gave them gifts, and it was just really interesting. Okay, here is the card we're going to make. I used Rococo Rose on this one. It's a real simple quick little card, but it's pretty, right? I'm using a 8.5 by 5.5 card base. I thought I'd make one in a traditional real red Valentine color. And then we have this one in the paler, more subtle Rococo Rose. Okay, so 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. That makes your card base. So you can get 2 card bases out of an 8.5 by 11-inch piece of paper. And then I'm taking a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 inch real red, or any color that you would desire, and that's going to have all my die cut hearts. And I cut out 12 using, here, I'll pull up this, might be easier to see. I used the small stitched heart because it had more, it had the stitching and everything. Thank you, Carol. It is a pretty card and very simple. It doesn't have to be a Valentine's card either. This would be a nice wedding card. It would be a nice anniversary card, a nice friendship card. So, you know, think out of the box when you buy these, get these sets. So I cut 12 of those little stitched hearts out, and then I'm going to lay them on my, I'm going to do my press and seal trick to get these all lined up the way I want them to be. So I cut all of these out, and believe it or not, it really didn't take me that long to cut out 12 of these little hearts. And I swear if there's only 11, I'm going to scream. I like it in the red. It's a little bit more vibrant. I was going to use my spit to move that, but COVID, so I'm going to use my little tool here with the sticky end. And I'm just lining them up just so they look like they're little soldiers in a straight line. And my margins are even. And I've got this one backwards. This is the hardest part, is just getting them all lined up. This one wants to be ornery. There we, oops. There we go. That looks pretty good, don't you think? So then I'm going to take a piece of press and seal. You get this in your kitchen, you know, where all the saran wrap and foil and wax paper. I kind of didn't get it on there flat enough, but I just want it to stick to those hearts. And this one, this top one is a little crooked. I'm going to turn him around. There we go. You know, what might be easier, which I just figured out, is if you did it backwards right onto the press and seal. And then I'm just going to use some of this multi-purpose liquid glue. This little guy wants to be ornery. He's not stuck down on there. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm just gonna, my watch is about ready to die. That doesn't matter. Oh, hi, Mom. What I did on my sample is I just lined up the top row. And if I get the top row lined up straight, then all the others will fall into place. And then I'm not pressing in between the die cuts, I'm pressing the die cuts themselves. So they'll stick to my card layer. And then just gently pull that up, and you've got them all on there pretty straight. Usually I would be standing over them to do that, but not today. So then I'm just going to wrap a little bit of Whisper White baker's twine around here 3 times. And I think I need a little bit more at this end. I need lots of twine to make a ribbon. I'm doing it a little bit below below center, like in the lower thirds here. Oops. I'm gonna grab my tweezers. This is how I like to do my bows. So I kind of use my tweezer as my third finger to kind of hold that all together. There we go. So then we can adjust it. There's always one little loop-de-loop that wants to curl. I think I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, trim off some of these ends and then adhere it to the card base. I didn't pop this one up, but you could give it a little depth, but we are going to pop up the little stamped heart. And when I put my layers on, just like the hearts, if I get this top corner right, everything else should fall into place. Someone taught me that a long time ago, is to just make sure the top corner, get one corner right and all the other corners should fall into place. So then I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock and Real Red. Oh, that's a good idea. A little glue dot. Carol says to use a glue dot to hold those bows in place. Yeah, when they're all curly-whirly like that, that's a good idea. That pretty image. That is, let me grab the stamp set. I can figure out where to put it. I'm using this image, and then there is a die that cuts that image out. Ooh, if you need a heart, there's all kinds of hearts on this one, and this filigree heart is beautiful. There is also, this is the one I use to cut the 12 little hearts out with, and this one will cut this one out. Yeah, that is better than fighting with it. You're right. It's starting to behave though, right? Oh, and while we got our ink out, on the inside, I just used the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment from the stamp set. But like I said, this would make, I mean, I don't know that I would do it in red for a wedding card, but any other color would make a nice wedding card, or wedding shower card, or this would make a nice, birthday card. You know, hearts are kind of universal. So there is that. And then I went ahead and cut one of these out so you guys wouldn't have to watch me, since I did so much die cutting on Monday. So I went ahead and cut it out, and then I'm going to pop it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. So there you go. Just a real simple little sweetheart card. But sometimes I think simple is nice. I don't think cards always have to be very, you know, involved. You can make a simple little card. I mean, you've got an embellishment on here, you've got die cuts on here, you've got some stamping on here. So I would not call this a keep it simple, stupid card, a kid's card, but I would call it, um, you like both colors? Yeah. Well, I thought we got a subtle color over here, the Rococo Rose, and then the traditional Valentine color with the real red. So really pretty. Um, Thank you, girls, for joining me today. I love simple too. You can make more that way. Um, if you have any questions or if I can help you in any way with your paper crafting needs, I would love to. The January hostess code is right there. If you place an order with me and use that code, you will receive a free gift from me this month. So there's that. You all go have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll be back Monday for Make It Monday. Bye-bye.